When it comes to Doflamingo, he was power clipped, but he was only power clipped in terms of strength. It was heavily implied to us that Doflamingo's Devil Fruit, while it is based off versatility, he still has a lot of strength within it. And if you're not stronger than Doflamingo, you won't be able to break his strings. Luffy, in this fight, had to learn that while his Haki had enough power to be able to allow him to make damage, he still needed to add on the Devil Fruit advantages so he can do everlasting damage. The reason why I said that Doflamingo was only power clips in terms of strength is because when Luffy and Doffy was fighting in a 1v1 scenario, Doffy had Luffy managed or at least handled in that aspect each and every time. Because Doffy had not only the same amount of Haki, but he also had equal amount of stats better than Luffy did. And then that's when we see Gear 4, which we knew Luffy already had Gear 4 prior to even coming into Fishman Island. So we know that Luffy already had this level of strength to him. He just hadn't used it yet. We see that Gear 4 not only just allows him to hit harder and move faster, but it allows him to harden his skin while also keeping the rubbery body that he usually has so he can absorb more damage while using tensile force to hold in more power to release it all at once. That's what allowed Luffy to be able to overpower Doffy. But we see that even with the Gear 4 advantage, he couldn't put Doffy down in the first fight. In the first 1v1, Luffy lost that one specifically because he ran out of stamina and Haki, showing that Doffy had more endurance, durability, and Haki. Luffy, after fighting against Cracker, he lost all his Haki and had to continue fighting, so he had to keep going back and forth into a fight with no Haki. This fight, after he won this fight, this is when he was actually stronger than Doffy by an entirety, not just with strength alone. So yes, Doffy did get power clipped, but we do know that no one's story is actually over in One Piece, and we know that Doffy is very important to the story. So him having all three forms of Haki, an awakened Devil Fruit, and the type of mindset that he has, Doffy is sure to make some more moves later on in the story.